I finally got a capture card. This took so long. I saved up for 4 months to buy one, just for it to not work when I got when I hooked up when I hooked everything up. It didn't work. It took a couple hours of even figuring out how to hook it up. The video showed how to hook it up, but it didn't show how to hook it up for an ancient computer like mine. But it works. Everything works now. After I got everything hooked up right, I had to replace the whole motherboard of the system, which was not good, but it works now. That's the positive here. Everything works perfectly fine. Now that we have everything hooked up, it's all good. So we put a completely new motherboard into the computer, which took a while, but we got it. First we tried putting new USB ports on it because we were out of ports. We didn't have USB 3.0 ports left on the computer. So we had to do that, and that didn't work, so we put a new motherboard in it. And I did actually still need those ports in order to get it to work. But my computer, it's basically been turned into a gaming PC now. That motherboard made it so much better. It took my ancient I can't remember, it's a little bit, I think it's a little over 10 years old. Took my 10-year-old computer and made it a gaming PC pretty much. It's not quite as good as a gaming PC, but it's around that level. So, it's a lot better now. I'm going to be doing a lot of Splatoon videos. That's the gameplay I have showing right now. I'm going to be doing a lot of Splatoon videos. Because I love Splatoon. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And I have so many video ideas for it. I actually made videos for it, but they didn't work at all because they were all recorded through my phone. But now, I can finally record videos how I want to record them. Just straight from the screen. So, that's really good. There will be a lot of Splatoon. I'm going to make some Mario videos, Minecraft. I have stuff that I've been working on. That's why I've been gone for like a month. I've been working on getting stuff for this the whole month. And I finally have it ready. So there will be a huge uptick in the amount of videos. I'm going to bring things back like the weapon reviews I did before for Splatoon. And also other things, other Splatoon videos like the single player 100% playthrough that I came so close to finishing. I just had to finish the last 3 worlds with the Octobrush, and I will have beaten the game with every weapon. And that's the current goal. I decided to put a little bit of a spin on my playthrough of the single player because so many people played through it. I thought, well, I'm about to 100% it, I'll just record it. I probably won't go back and re-record the episodes I already did, because that just wouldn't make sense to re-record them, even though it would look so much better. Because the series is basically going to have the first 2 worlds of the series are just going to look horrible. Because they don't have actual good footage for them. But, it's fine. I don't care. Oh. It won't look good for those first few, but the rest of it's going to look really good. So it works still. And I want to do Pokemon streams once I get a layout made. I have to make a stream layout, and I can do some shiny hunting streams. The issue is I think I'm going to need, like, Photoshop and stuff for that. And I don't really want to pay $100 for Photoshop. At least that's the price I heard. I really hope it's cheaper, but I don't feel like paying for Photoshop. So I'm just going to have to, I don't know. I'm going to find a way to make a stream layout. I want, like, the animated ones with counters on them. That's the stream layout that I want. Issue is I don't know if you can do that through the Elgato stuff, and I would prefer to just do all this through the Elgato instead of trying to hook it up to OBS, because I've heard that's kind of difficult. So I really don't want to try to hook it up to OBS. I don't want to mess with that. I've already had a lot of problems with OBS Studio. Although those were probably all a product of my ancient computer. But now I have a new motherboard in it, so probably everything will work. Like, I have games that I haven't been able to play, but I've tried playing them since I got the motherboard, and they work perfectly fine. And the audio might sound a little bit weird in this video, because we're still figuring out how the audio works. I finally got it so that it actually records the audio, but I'm trying to adjust it so that game audio and commentary audio equal out, because every time I've recorded this so far, the game audio is just too loud. because every time we record it, the game audio, you can barely hear me over the game. And that's not the intention. It's supposed to be, you can barely hear the game over me, is what this video is supposed to be. In the future, you're supposed to just be able to hear both. That's the goal. So, a lot of stuff is coming. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have yourselves a very